And One America News has a new national poll on the heels of the third Republican debate. Our own Cramer breaks down the results to reveal Wednesday night's biggest winners and losers and show how the new numbers could impact the election.
The third GOP debate is in the books, and so is our latest national poll. One America commissioned nonpartisan research firm Gravis Marketing to survey over 1,500 registered Republicans. And those respondents have Donald Trump as the big winner of Wednesday night's event. The 69-year-old recently dropped to second place in some polls, but the businessman turned politician was all business when pressed early on by John Kasich.
Number two, this is the man that was a managing general partner at Lehman Brothers when it went down the tubes and almost took every one of us with us, including Ben and myself.
Respondents sided with Trump during that exchange, as more than 1/4 of the total survey saw him as the winner of the event. On top of that, half of all respondents say they now have a more favorable opinion of Trump. Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and Ben Carson all captured more than 10% of the winner vote, as all three of those candidates saw favorability boosts of more than 50% as well. Rubio saw the highest gain in favorability of any candidate on the stage, as 64% of respondents say they viewed Rubio more favorable than they did before the event. 21% of survey takers saw Rubio as the winner of the debate. The Florida senator took criticism from mentor and fellow Sunshine State politician Jeb Bush.
But Marco, when you signed up for this was a 6-year term, and you should be showing up to work.
But Rubio responded in kind, citing Bush's dwindling support.
The only reason why you're doing it now is because we're running for the same position, and someone has convinced you that attacking me is going to help you.
Speaking of Bush, when posed with the question of who lost the debate, it was the former Florida governor who topped the list. While Bush touted his fantasy football success,
Well, first of all, I'm 7-0 in my fantasy football league.
he didn't have much success in our poll. 51% of voters viewed Bush less favorably after the event. That figure is the highest of any candidate on the stage. Just 2% of respondents saw Bush as the winner, compared to 26% who saw him as the worst performer at the event. Rand Paul was close behind, as 24% of those surveyed saw him as the loser of the debate. But our respondents had one more unfavorable view. Debate host CNBC. An astounding 76% say the network was unfair to the candidates, while 52% say the channel did a poor job. It was a view echoed by Ted Cruz.
The questions that have been asked so far in this debate illustrate why the American people don't trust the media.
But media criticisms aside, if an election were held today, who would our respondents vote for? Trump's momentum from the debate has him once more leading the way. He captures nearly 1/3 of the survey, as Ben Carson is the only other candidate to get more than 20% of the vote. One interesting note is that the top 5 candidates in the presidential poll are also the top 5 vote getters as to who won the debate, showing that as the election season stretches on, these events have even more weight. Cramer, One America News.